Hey y'all, it's Indigo here. Got another little video. This is the last battle of Tier 3 for Jedi Master Luke Skywalker, and I wanted to share that with you guys. I remodded my Luke. I put the mods there on the screen so you can see. I think this gives me a better chance of success. That way, I put some potency on there so that blind would stick. You don't want Vader to not get blinded when you use it, because that can be the death of your run. And I found that if you do it this way, it seems pretty reliable. So here we go. You guys can be the judge of that. So once you get there, start with the stun. That way it's for sure on cooldown, off of cooldown by the time you beat him and go on to the next stage. Then move into the blind. That way he's blind when he tries to put dots on you. You're going to counterattack him. Then I use Luke's ability all the way to the end to top up that Jedi's will. And it's mainly about counterattacks. I was having trouble being ability blocked, but that really doesn't matter when you're counterattacking him. You can see there I just did basics when I was ability blocked. Now we do another blind and finish him off with a basic here. Look at that. Resist the dots every time. Once you get dots on you, you're kind of screwed. So don't let that happen. And then once you get to the Emperor, he's really easy as long as you've got your moves off cooldown ready to be used. You want to start with the stun, okay? Stun him and then move into the blind. It doesn't really land blind. You might struggle with that, but at least it gives you that Jedi's will and you basically counterattack him to death. You see that just did a basic there at the end. And that was it. That's all you need. So as long as you have that stun ready to be used, you can get through and not have to worry about dropping 60 tickets. I had a couple of patrons that failed on this, and that's unfortunate. That's a whole day's farming, and that's the difference between having it ready now before territory war or getting it tomorrow or the next day, after the lock is already in place. And that just, sucks. Everybody that wants to whale out on these wants to be able to use them. So finished off tier 3, got him. This is me gonna unlock him, and I'm gonna go ahead and gear him up. I've saved enough gear and relic materials and all that good stuff. So here we go. I'm excited. I really wanted the Emperor first, but I was so much closer on Jedi Master Luke, so that's kind of the direction I went. The requirements were so easy. So this is the direction I chose, even though I'm really a dark side fan and I wanted the Emperor. But here we go, leveling him up. You can see I have an infinite amount of training droids there, as I'm sure all of us do. It takes a lot to gear him up, but it's honestly not too bad. I was looking at swgoh.gg and looking at his gear requirements. And of course it's going to be cryos, But with the change that they did to ticket farming, I just went ahead and farmed the node for the cryos. And I probably gained, 50 or 100 of those. So that's 1 or 2 full free pieces right there. A couple thousand crystals that you end up saving. So there is a way that you can, make it economical, I guess, if you're an endgame player. But if you're rushing to get them done now, you may not care about that anyway. You can see me putting the Zetas on him now. Okay, so I'm not a hoarder. I don't save gobs and gobs of Zetas and all that stuff. But I was doing the math and I figured, okay, I'll have 6 Zetas by the time I unlock them. Well, I have 5 Zetas and 19 mats left over. So I should get that last mat today after I get my fleet payout, and I'll be able to put that on his basic, and that way he'll be done. So I was just reading the difference on his last 2 to decide which one was the better one. And so I have to leave the basic for now, but like I said, I just need 1 more mat, and I'll have that after fleet payout. So it won't be in place for TW lock, but I mean, if I put on defense, are you really going to use anything less than what you would use if that Zeta was there anyway? You know what I mean? So saved up a lot of G12 plus. I think my last My last heroic Sith raid didn't give me anything that I needed. I've been in a drought for about the past maybe 6, where I don't get full G12 pieces or the rare G12 plus pieces. I kind of like this. Usually I'm showing you guys battles and strategy. I never get to tell you kind of my thought process on the game and just how my account is. I know Dylar does the state of my account videos, and I kind of like those, just seeing where people are at. And I don't really do those. Maybe I should if people really are interested. The reason I'm doing this little series on Jedi Master Luke is because a lot of people have been asking me in comments and such, and direct messages, you know, which galactic legend am I going for? How close am I? What's a good modding setup and all that? And a lot of that, you know, is going to be up in the air. We don't know yet what the ideal mods are, but once everybody starts getting more and more in their arena, we're going to have people changing things up and trying to see what's going to hold. You know, right now it's pretty sparse, but I'm sure more and more people are going to get these unlocked. And by the next set of territory wars, I'm sure they're going to start to be pretty prevalent from all the people that aren't doing crazy 800 refreshes to max out their tickets. Just so you guys know, I had a stack of crystals and I was praying I didn't lose any battles because I ended up maxing out my refreshes, couldn't buy any more energy, used up all my energy, and got 60 tickets on the nose for my last battle. So it worked out perfectly. I was able to get it last night. And now let's jump into some arena battles. I just want to show you guys this because I thought it was neat. I just threw Luke in, no ultimate of course, as the lead. Picked my strongest Jedi and threw them in there with him. And then I just hit auto because I have no idea what he does. I don't know which moves are good and what I should be doing. So I figured the AI will know a little bit better than me. So this is one of the typical, I would say, raid teams in my arena. Got a JKR in there, got Gas in there. He's got Watt. Other people have, you know, Jedi Luke and slight variants there, but it's basically the same. And this is it on auto. Look at him tanking an ultimate right there. And I don't know if the AI is following, you know, the best strategy. I think I would have changed it up a little bit. Obviously, Rey is low health. I would have tried to take her out. Looks like he was able to right there. So once she's gone, then it just becomes cleanup. So look at that. I mean, this is full auto. Me not knowing what to do and just throwing, like I said, my best Jedi in the team and letting him go. So if it makes climbing this easy, that's going to be awesome. Because sometimes I still do lose, and it's also annoying to climb with a Vader team, and then by the time it's time for another battle, an enemy has already bumped you and you got to do another battle again. And so this will be a strong team in between my fights where they might think twice about bumping me. Let's go ahead and go into one more battle. I was able to get a Kylo team, so let's take that out. Alright, so again, it's the exact same team that I used against the Rey. Didn't have to change anything. And I throw it on and just hit auto. He opens up with that AoE, goes straight after Kylo. And I don't know, again, if I would have played it the same way, but look at that. Luke's throwing the stuns out there. Jedi Master Luke is tanking like a champ. Already got Kylo down into the yellow. I mean, we're making some good progress. I wish the AI would go after Red Trooper maybe. Get him out of there, but look at that. Just deleted Supreme Leader Kylo right off the map. And now it's just cleaning up Red Trooper. And it's that easy. That's auto. So imagine we do, you know, manual once we figure out what we're doing. So hope you guys enjoyed this little video. And I'll make another one when I find out something new. Shout out to my buddy Mikayas. He runs a modding service. He'll go through, make sure you got the right squad compositions and the right mods on the right characters. Give your account a real nice tune-up. I'll put the link to his Discord in my description. Go ahead and check him out. tell them Indigo sent you. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share your comments down below, and hopefully you'll check out my other videos on my channel. Peace.